So, I got this through the mail the other day, and this is the map project, volume 1. I'm assuming there's going to be another one that they're going to do as well. Graffiti on maps is part of the culture, part of the history, part of graffiti. Yes, nice. I got contacted by them. I can't remember how long ago it was. It feels like a couple of years now. Maybe it was. But anyway, less rabbit. Let's get stuck in. I'll just move that. That's annoying, isn't it? There we go. Nice little graphic there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Beyond maps, more than graffiti. Join the movement. Create a Bazuek. Special mentions. Blah blah blah. New York City map project. Why create that? Okay, yeah. This is a shortcoming of mine, right? I don't always read the text. I haven't read this text, so you'll have to pause it if you want to read that. I'm going to keep on going because I don't want it to be sort of hour-long trawl through. But as we go, I'll just I might make the odd comment here and there. Always a fan of the feeler badge. For those of you who work on maps, you'll know that, well, London maps, particularly London tube maps, they are not a nice surface to work on. So whenever you see something that's done nicely, you know, you kind of think, crikey, somebody's done some good work there. Good work. Oh, nice Rasco one there. Yeah, they're number one, they're really thin. They're really thin, so they don't take much work. They're shiny, which is a bit of a double-edged sword, because it means you can work the surface a bit harder than you could if they weren't shiny. But the shiny also means that you slip and slide around on it like it was an ice rink. Quite true. I like this map here. Is that big? Is that like a full metropolitan New York map? That's a thing. Oh, what do you call it? Classic New York subway. Oh, it's there. Yeah, New York subway. Classic New York subway map. But that one's like a massive thing. Some really beautiful work here. You know. Some lovely bits. Yeah, so I feel a bit ambivalent about working on maps. I like the word ambivalent. I think they are terrific to look at. I own a few as well, by a few people. I've got a couple. And I've got an interview. Look at these. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, that's on a London tube map as well. If you're familiar with what I'm talking about, you know, to know that you can do anything on a London tube map is quite an achievement. Yeah, I mentioned in this interview that I do in here that, oh, here's me. Here's my bit. Q&A with Q. I didn't realise they were going to put that one in. I reckon that's probably my favourite one that I've ever done, actually. And that one. I've done a few straight letter pieces as well. Stuff like that. A bit of a Q&A. I won't read all that out. I will put a link to this, by the way, so that you can go and get one if you like. A couple more bits by me. But yeah, sorry, I keep getting waylaid here, don't I? In the interview, I mentioned this thing about a map as a calling card. You've sort of you've got to do them. You've got to do them as part of the culture. It used to be that train writers did maps, you know, that was the big thing. Train writers did maps and all that. And then it started to be that people wanted maps from people. They come and say, can you do me a map? No, you know, I'm not really a train writer. Well, yeah, but, you know, it's a map. I want a map. And so that's why I started doing them. This is a lovely one. Is that by rumour? I think it is. I mean, look at these. These are really great quality stuff. Aztec does a lot of great ones. He sells them a lot. Check out Aztec's Instagram for, he's probably in here somewhere, I'd imagine. Maybe I've passed this stuff already. Pay attention, 007. I'm all over the place at the moment. Mir, great stuff, Mir. Mir Old London Ledge. Always great output from Mir. Lots of maps. See Mir doing a lot of maps as well. Mir, Aztec, always keep your eyes open if you want to collect a few maps, because they always seem to have them for sale. That's a nice zombie Mir one. Yeah. But yeah, I sort of, yeah, I've always got mixed feelings about them, really, because they're not a nice surface to do. I never look forward to doing a map, you know. I never kind of go, oh great, let's do a map, you know. I always think, oh god, what to do a map. And there's different schools of thought about these things as well. Again, I touch on this in the interview, which is, do you do something like this, for instance, which is completely opaque, where you can't see the lines through it? Spray paint on the back. You see he's done spray paint on the back there. Put the character letters opaque. Bosh. Or do you do it translucent? And this is what somebody said to me once when I did a map for them. They said, can you do me like a translucent one so I can see the lines through it? I thought, okay, so I'll do it in, this is Rumour. Yeah, lovely work. Oh, this is, yeah, this is Q&A with Rumour there. Nice. Old school Rumour. Yeah, so I did letters with alcohol markers, so you can see the lines through. And again, you know, it sort of goes against stuff that I have learned over the years. You know, on graph on a wall, you blitz everything underneath. That's what you do. And the idea of leaving stuff showing through for me is a bit like, you know, I get angsty about it, because it doesn't quite feel right. It doesn't feel as if I should be leaving something that's show through underneath. Tell you what, they put together a great collection of maps here. I like all this. Some nice work. It does. I see what's great about this. It's very inspiring, because you look and you go, oh yeah, do you know what? I could do a few more maps. I could get busy on a few more maps. I know course one. Yeah, nice work. Really nice work. See, I know I'd start working on maps and go, oh, this surface is such a pain. I know that's what would happen, because it always does. That's an interesting one. Look. That's a nice one. Lovely. Lovely. Big old New York map, that one. Cool. Yeah, they don't seem to put credits on most of the... Oh, that's Nuzo. I happen to own a map by Nuzo. Big ups Nuzo if you're watching this. Yeah, I've got one of these maps. We've done a swap before. Yeah, I just wish it was a bit of... I wish the surface was nicer to work. I know I'm going on about this. I really am going on about this, aren't I? It's not like me to go on about something, is it? But I just wish the surface was an easier one to work on. That's a beautiful thing. And then I'd probably do it more. Odie, nice. Yeah, love it. Love it. So I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. That's what I need to do. I need to do some Bodo. I've not done any Bodo for ages. Me and SOK, we're going to do a big Bodo joint. And he never sent me the pic, because we work in hard copy. So he sends me hard copy whenever we collab. He sends me hard copy, and and I do something on it. That's my favourite way of collabing. I used to do a bit of digital collab and stuff like that. I don't. Yeah, gone are the days. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't like the way it comes out. That's another News Zone one. Recognise this style. Straight away. Nice Cope one. Met Cope recently for the first time. I've never met him when he's come over before. I've always missed him. And did a big exhibition over in Hoxton recently, and I finally got to meet him. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. I love a great throwy style. I've never very good at sort of throwy style. I've never had a decent throwy style ever, really. It is an art form all of its own, isn't it? Tell you what, some lovely stuff. The Fat Slags, come on. Yes. For those of you unfamiliar with the Viz comic, those of you who probably live overseas, oh, it's Big Vern as well. Big Vern. So the Fat Slags, let's not go into what the Fat Slags are all about, because YouTube would probably ban me. In fact, Big Vern, yeah, they'd probably ban me for that as well. I can't tell you about these characters. They're fantastic. This is a family-friendly channel. All graphics on the end. There we go. The map project. So really nice little publication. This. I don't know how many they've done, how many they've printed up, but if you like maps, it's worth getting hold of. As you can see, have a good trawl through that. I've already had a trawl a few times through it, and as I say, probably a number 2 on the way as well. So so more treats in store. Actually, that makes me think as well, maybe I should do a few if they're going to do another one. Be good to get a good few in there. Established 2020. Is that when they got in touch with me, I wonder? 4 years ago. Might well have been. Anyway, that was the map project. I will put a link in the description, so if you want one of these, you can go. First of all, you go and check out their Insta. They've got the link on the Insta anyway, and I'll put the link up as well in the description, so you can bag one for yourself if you want it. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and it also helps them to bankroll their next project. I know how this stuff works. So hope you enjoyed that, chaps, and I'll see you soon.